So welcome to the vlog. Okay, so I know I haven't vlogged much since Saturday, I think it was. We just had a really busy weekend. And yesterday was really busy. Nothing I really want to go into. Nothing overly important. But today is Tuesday, as you've probably seen, because around here it would have flashed up somewhere. I'm having a good week, I gotta say. Yesterday something happened that made me really, really, really happy. Really happy. But today, not so happy. My husband's grandmother has been in and out of hospital. Well, no, change that. She's been in hospital since April. Then she was moved to kind of like an outpatients centre where she stayed permanently anyway. Then they decided they couldn't have her there anymore. She had to be moved to a care home where she's been, I think, for a couple of weeks now at least. But they got the call today that the doctor's there and they need to go down there. Not really sure what's going on. But my husband's going to call me and let me know. He's down there with his mum now. It's just sad because, like, say what you want about her. Maybe she's never been the nicest person. She's always been nice to me, or at least to my face. And Saturday I went to the care home with Lawrence and his mum to see her. And I ended up getting really upset because my great aunt was in that care home. And just going in there and seeing the place and seeing my husband's nan and where she is and how she is just brought it all back. So I went really quiet after we left the care home on Saturday. I went so quiet and I didn't speak barely until my husband brought it up with me on the van on the way back here. And the reason I went quiet is because I was trying so hard not to cry, because it was very upsetting and I didn't honestly think I would end up being that upset just by being there, but I was. But yeah, like I said, we're waiting to hear now. It's never nice, not for anyone. But what can you do? If I haven't said it already in this vlog, this is what's supposed to be a busy week for us. Not sure what our plans are tomorrow. I know we're going to Daventry, I think. But Thursday we have my hospital appointment with the infertility clinic in Leicester. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that we finally have an appointment because we waited 2 months for it. Well, it feels like longer than 2 months maybe. But I'm nervous. And I know it's only a consultation this time round, but I'm nervous because, like, this is the start of it. This is the start of finding out what's wrong with me, exactly why I can't have children at the moment. And this is basically why I started vlogging in the first place. I think I explained that before in a different video. But yeah, this is basically why I started vlogging, so we'll see where it goes, but it looks like mainly my vlogs will focus on this at some point, and, you know, the rest of my life will take a back seat. The rest of my life will take a back seat anyway, because I'm going to finally get an answer as to what's been going on, why we've tried for so long to be able to have a baby and, you know, haven't been able to. Obviously, you know now the problems with me because something showed up on my blood test. It showed up that I basically don't ovulate, and we're going to go and find out why and what we need to do to be able to fix the problem and have children, or if we can't fix the problem, what we need to do to get around the problem, or I don't know. But yeah, I should be really happy about that. I am really happy about that. I'm also just, like I said, really nervous because this is the next step, you know. This is not the beginning of a journey, I don't want to say, but kind of the next chapter of our story, you know. Been married 8 weeks this week, 8 weeks tomorrow, funnily enough. And And now we get to start another chapter together, and we get to find out, like I said, I keep repeating myself, I think, what's going on, and eventually have a family. And you'll watch one day when I'm really old and I'm still vlogging. It'll probably be my last vlog. I'll be too old to vlog, and I'll be like, ... and they lived happily ever after. No, doubt it. That'd be nice though, wouldn't it? If somebody actually vlogged all the way through their life, and then right at the end, on their very last vlog, when they've decided it's time to retire from vlogging, and they lived happily ever after. You never know. You never know. So I don't know if you saw it behind me when I was vlogging just now, but this sky is amazing today. It's so beautiful. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention is on Saturday I finished my dog grooming course, took the test, passed with flying colours, and am now officially a qualified dog groomer. I'm so happy, I was so ecstatic, I couldn't wait to tell my husband, and my mum and my sister, everyone. So yeah, I'm so happy it's finally done. It was an online course, but it was actually really hard, and as you've seen throughout my vlogs, I lost motivation for it quite a few times. But I got there in the end, and I got it done, and I got the certificate, the qualification, that's it. Currently 12 minutes past 10. I've got to have my glasses on because I can't read what's on the telly at the moment. I'm waiting for the Chelsea-Leicester game to finish. Leicester-Chelsea. They're in the second half of extra time at the moment. And they're talking about it now. Chelsea just controlling the game, keeping the ball, doing nothing less than now. They just want to get to the end of the game. Going down to 10 men, it's become very, very difficult for them now. But I think you'll look at the performances of the Chelsea players. I think Alonso coming at left back done very well. Fabregas, obviously, we've spoken about his performance, he's been outstanding. Even Chalobah, who came on to enable Fabregas to go through with the pitch, he's been quietly efficient in the centre with Matic and Diego Costa and Hazard. There's a lot of food for thought, I think, for Conte with some of the players that have been involved this season, definitely. Okay, thanks Danny. Back to Danny and to Bianca. If anything happens in extra time, let's just have a quick word about the match at the City ground tonight. Arsenal scoring 4 for the second match in succession. Tony Conte, did they deserve... Boo! Although Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest, and I know someone who's a Nottingham Forest fan, so yeah, I laughed. I laughed. My husband will laugh. Or he did laugh if you've seen it already. Update on my husband's nan. I know I mentioned her earlier in the vlog. Basically, she has cancer, and the cancer's taking hold of her now, and it's just getting a bit worse. His mum's with her now, or was with her. I think he's picking her up now. But she stayed as late as she possibly could. And we're just waiting now. They don't think she has very long left at all. Which, like I said earlier, is sad. So much glare. But like I said earlier, that's sad. And, you know, no matter what she's been like with other people in the past, or, you know, behind my back in the past, to me, she's always been really nice to my face. So, I don't know. Oh, while I'm here as well, an update on Dallas. He's all better. Not skin condition wise, but infection wise, he's back to his old self today. In fact, if anything, I think the antibiotics worked a little bit too well. He's just so boundy and bouncy and happy today, and he pulled me, like you would believe, on his walk earlier, like his first walk of the day. I was like dragging my feet on the ground trying to stop him, which, considering he's got a stop pull lead, which is elasticated, he shouldn't be able to do that. But like I said before, you know, he's a 40-kilo dog just about, so it was always going to go that way with him. Nothing's ever stopped him pulling except for the halty head collar. But yeah, no, I'm very happy he's back to his old self now, and he's a lot happier than he was. Just got to help his skin condition clear up a bit now, and hope that hopefully it's seasonal, and hopefully clears up towards the end of summer. I mean, summer's practically over now, but he still gets itchy and he still needs his tablets for it. But as long as he's not got an infection and he's not laying down on walks, I think I can live with it, you know. But yeah, very happy to see my boy all happy today.
Conte side look like they might be heading for back-to-back defeats after that defeat to Liverpool.
Chelsea won 4-2 against Leicester. It's just finished. Very happy. I want to continue this, but I have to stop for a second and go let my mum know. So that's that. Mum knows. Mum's happy now. She's more of a Chelsea fan than me. She is literally obsessed. Gets very upset if they don't win. A lot of the time she'll handle it well, but you know, she will be very upset. And if they're down like before half time or at half time, she'll be like, right, no, that's it, we're gonna lose, that's it, we're done. I don't think she'll mind me taking the piss. I'm not taking the piss, sorry mum. But no, she's very passionate about Chelsea FC, and I am too, to an extent. But because we live right on the border of Leicester, I wouldn't have minded so much if Leicester had won. But to keep the peace, I'm glad Chelsea did. I'm so glad Chelsea did. It was actually 8 weeks since Lawrence and I got married. I think I said that earlier as well. And I'm going to do what I've done every week since we got married, and I'm going to do him a little love letter. I've got my pens ready. My camera stopped recording before I finished it, but it is finished. I'll give you a quick read, not that you're interested. To my amazing, wonderful husband, 8 weeks today. Not many people can say they married their soulmate, but I'm lucky enough to be able to. You were the best man I've ever known, and I am so happy I get to be called your wife. Love you to the moon and back. Always and forever, your wife, Rachel. Now, the reason I put love you to the moon and back, and more to the point, in such big lettering, is because it's something I've always said to him. I always like message him goodnight, or you know, every time we talk, we say goodnight or anything like that. It's always love you to the moon and back, and he'll come back with love you to the stars. It's just something we've always done, always. And yeah, I don't know. But I mean what I say in the letter. He really is the best man I've ever known. I don't know any men, really, that are even half as decent as he is. He's just amazing, and I love him a lot. Obviously, because I married him. See? Oh, it's turned. See? Yeah. But yeah. 8 weeks tomorrow, and then I think it's a week today we celebrate exactly 2 months, because we got married on the 27th of July. I have to think about that for a second. Shh, don't tell him. But anyway, I'm exhausted now, and I'm gonna go to bed. So, see you tomorrow. Aww. I'm vlogging, get off.
we have lost one of our places, Eddie, I know.
Meaning? Oh, yes, yes. I know what you're referring to.
Don't worry, we'll find a nice, cold, dark lane.
Say hi, Eddie.
Ed.
Ed. Eddie. There's that gorgeous face.
He's so lovely, aren't you?
He's handsome.
I want to go and get a cup of tea in a minute, young Edward. At least I'll get something today.
Ah, Eddie.
Cup of tea?
Please.
Come on then, let's go down.
Yeah.
You have a sleep there, sunshine. You be a good boy for me, yeah? Because you always are. That's it. Shh.
Guarantee 5 minutes will follow us down.
Yeah, I know, but if I can give him a little bit of sleep. He's been asleep most of the day, I think.
Oh, bless him.
You be a good boy. Come on.
All plans for vlogging today went completely out the window. I went to Daventry with my hubby. And on the way to Daventry, I had a phone call from somebody I wasn't expecting to hear from and who I never wanted to hear from again. Again, not going to name names because it's not worth the shit. But completely offset my day and caused a couple of other things to happen that had to be dealt with. But yeah, I was going to do a lot of vlogging around town and all of that, but my mood just completely went. It killed my mood completely. I was so happy up until that point. And it's not like I don't have enough going on in my life right now. You know, I've got the appointment at the infertility clinic tomorrow. I know I've said it before in this vlog, but again, it's a new day, so I'm going to point it out again. It's tomorrow. You know, I have a lot going on as it is. I don't need the stress or the hassle of anything else. And I was quite angry earlier and upset, and it took a lot of encouraging words from my hubby to calm me down and, you know, reassure me that, you know what, it's fine, everything's okay. But yeah, that's it. No new updates on my husband's grandmother, I don't think. Yes, no, she was sitting up talking. She was sitting up talking, so they're not going to go see her today. Not sure about tomorrow, but we've got a hospital appointment at 10 to 2, so we need to be there quite early. But yeah, that's it. Way to ruin someone's day. One thing that did cheer me up a little bit today was we went to the photo shop to get more pictures of our wedding done, basically, in all different shapes and sizes. And I got a 30 by 20 poster of my husband on our wedding day printed. You'll see it just after this clip. It's just one of my favourite photos of him from the day, and I love it. And yeah, that cheered me up a bit today, but... Okay, so I'm watching football again, and you're a distance away because I'm balancing my phone on the computer.
And we're maybe seeing why Gillingham had the worst defence in League One so far this season.
Man United are beating Northampton 3-1. I'm incredibly frustrated by this because we live a stone's throw away from Northampton.
Right, let's get to Craven Cottage as promised. Tammy Abraham in form for Bristol City. He scored the winner in the last round and the round before. Should Fulham beware? Bianca Westwood.
My husband's a Fulham fan, if you heard that.
City should have scored then. It was
They're drawing 1-1 with Bristol City.
Freeman. He's got the whole goal ahead of him and he puts it wide.
Come on, Fulham.
Unbelievable. Bristol City are really putting Fulham under pressure. I don't think they want extra time. I don't think anybody does. It's still 1-1.
Tottenham are beating Gillingham 5-0. I hate Tottenham with a passion. And those who know me know why I hate Tottenham with a passion.
Tonight, aren't you? I think it was a smart save actually.
But Man United beating Northampton. When I started watching this earlier, they were drawing 1-1. I'm not happy. I'm really, really not happy. Because I'm also not happy because of their manager, Jose Mourinho. He was the best manager Chelsea FC ever had, and then last season screwed it up for us. You would have heard earlier in the vlog, I'm a huge Chelsea FC fan.
Manchester City have brought Brahim Diaz on for Kelechi Iheanacho, who was...
I was kind of hoping he was going to screw things up for Man United this year. No.
Scary,
No such luck.
And Manchester City in scary form this season.
I don't care about Man City,
straight
mate.
wins under Pep Guardiola. Let's just hear about how Celtic got that goal finally. It took them 83 minutes against their League One opponents. David Donaldson.
Yeah, they soft and fought for a long time, although they managed to...
Ham from their supporters. Are they still being held at home by Accrington Stanley? Dickie Davis.
They are still being held at home, Jules. They've also got a problem now. Masuaku's gone down with an injury. They've made their 3 substitutions already.
I'm gutted. I had bets on the football tonight as well, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to put some money on Northampton. Not that I'd encourage anyone to gamble, although my husband did turn me into a gambler. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to put some money on Northampton. My husband's a Fulham supporter. I put some money on Fulham. Nothing. And I didn't win on Chelsea yesterday because they won in extra time, not within the first 90 minutes.
Still happen in the match between Stoke and Hull. We've had seen 2 brilliant goals in the first half, but no more.
I'm really
goals
not
from the
happy.
second half so far. Bryn Law.
No, Stoke are trying again because the fans
Can't read anything without my glasses.
Now David Marshall's taken his time over the last couple of goal kicks for Hull, and he's got the bird from the home fans because of that. Can't think that Hull want extra time any more than Stoke do, to be honest. Charlie Adam is on for them now. Juff's up front as well, and Adam from the edge of the penalty area, left foot strike. He hit it firmly, but it was straight at the goalkeeper.
This isn't telling me how much time they have.
The winning goal. Still 1-1.
He's heading for extra time, but there's 14 minutes still to play in that one. Only a few moments to go at Craven Cottage. Extra time is looming large there. Bianca Westwood.
Yeah, and this time it's Fulham who went close. Neeskens Cabano's just come on. He looks really tricky.
Extra time's good. It gives Fulham more time to win. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I won't win any money because it's not within the first 90 minutes. But they've got 3 minutes now to score another goal, and then yeah, works for me. Works for me.
Takes the strike, and it's well over. Looks like this one could go to extra time. 1-1.
Cheers.
Sounds like that one is going to extra time.
Nothing coming from that one. Celtic. Well,
I don't know if my husband will be surprised by that or not.
They've now scored a
Abraham, it was a good move by Bristol City. It's a low ball.
No, I'm saying that right. Okay.
Tammy Abraham gets his foot to it.
Fulham are now losing 2-1 to Bristol City.
But it trickles delightfully over the ball.
Fulham have basically lost 2-1 to Bristol City, I should say. The game's not over, but I don't see them scoring
The
again.
winners I've mentioned in the previous 2 rounds, and it looks like Tammy
I feel
Abraham
bad
might
for
be
my
repeating
husband.
that feat.
He's
9
such
in
a
an
Fulham
hour
fan.
for Chelsea. What an astute signing he has been, and he could well have put Bristol City through. Celtic are through to the semi-final of the Scottish League Cup.
Did he just say an ex-Chelsea player did that?
Both goals coming late in the night for Forest and Dembele. Manchester City have done enough to see off Swansea despite that late goal from Sigurdsson. Strikes from Clichy and Garcia.
I hate wearing my glasses on camera because of the glare.
Since he took over. And is it going to go to extra time in the West Ham Accrington game? Dickie Davis.
Well, a huge cheer went up here because the ball showed 6 minutes of injury time, which gives them a chance to not go into extra time. They had half a chance as well. Fernandes burst into the area. It didn't fall nicely for Lanzini. Tried a sort of semi-bicycle kick, hit a defender and blocked, but they have defended really stoutly. Accrington, they've been absolutely... The colleague just told me they actually was practicing these at half time. So he's about to... It's
boring me now.
It's perfect Payet territory.
It's over. Fulham lost.
96 minutes.
Just to confirm.
Maybe we'll see
2-1, yeah. Full time, Fulham lost 2-1.
86 minutes played now, Bryn Law.
Oh well. Now it's time for the football draw. EFL Cup draw, I should say. I need to wear my glasses because otherwise I can't see.
The EFL Cup, we're into the last 16. Phil Thompson is going to draw the home sides and Matt Murray will do the away teams. Matt, would you give them a stir? The balls are already in there. Give them a good stir around.
As anti-niggers.
Phil, away you go. So first ball out.
There's number 16.
Number 16 is West Ham. Never won this competition and needed that late winner from Dimitri Payet tonight. And West Ham will be playing.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Chelsea. Dramatic win over Leicester
Crap.
last night.
I was not expecting that to come up first. Chelsea are at West Ham.
Number 10 is Manchester United.
Oh no!
Number 14
is Manchester City. Manchester United against Manchester City. The holders.
Manchester derby.
Wow.
What a draw that one is.
Number 1.
That is Arsenal. Arsenal and Wenger yet to win this trophy in this long reign. And
Oh
Arsenal
no!
home.
I don't know if I'm happy about that draw.
number 8.
Number 8 is Reading. The upstanding the boss. They won at Brighton last night. Arsenal against Reading.
Number 4.
Oh, you've done well there, Phil. That's Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp and the 8 times winners. Runners up last season. And they will be home
To number 15.
Number 15 is Tottenham. So Liverpool against Tottenham. Another humdinger of a tie, isn't it?
Liverpool got Tottenham, if you didn't catch that.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Bristol City. They got that late winner at Fulham tonight. Tammy Abraham scoring yet again and very late on.
My mate Lee Johnson will be playing number 13.
Number 13 is Hull City. Another team that got a late winner. They won at Stoke tonight. So Bristol City against Hull.
Bristol City, who beat
Number
Fulham
3,
tonight.
Leeds United of the Championship. Gary Monk in charge. And they are home.
To number 6.
Against number 6 is Norwich City. Big win for them at Everton last night.
Number 5.
It's Newcastle. Rafa Benitez in charge, of course, and they are home.
To number 7.
To number 7 is Preston. They knocked out Bournemouth last night.
That's 2.
This is the last time.
Number
coming out.
12.
12 is Southampton.
John Obi Mikel says he will talk to other clubs about a departure from Chelsea.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Sunderland.
Okay.
So that completes the draw. Thank you very much indeed, Phil and Matt. Those ties will be played in the week beginning October the 24th.
And that's it.
Julian, thank you very much indeed.
There you go.
Phil and Matt, thank you very much indeed.
Chelsea got West Ham,
cracking draw. Just
are
to
at West
reiterate some
Ham
of the
even.
ties that came out there. The first
I
one
don't know how I
was
feel
West
about
Ham
that.
Chelsea, followed by a Manchester derby.
So, So if you've seen my hospital visit vlog, you know, things didn't exactly go to plan. Not even to plan, things just didn't go as expected. I've been crying on and off since I got home. I don't know, I know that there's always options and that we can go ahead with the tests that they want us to book, but I'm feeling pretty hopeless right now. It just really sucks because it's something I've wanted pretty much as far back as I can remember. All I've ever wanted is a husband and kids, and I don't know. But yeah, I think I needed to do this bit for the vlog because I've talked pretty much all week. I've mentioned it in my vlog pretty much all week. You know, my hospital appointments this week, the infertility clinic appointments this week. It's this week. Even yesterday I was like, it's tomorrow, you know, and so yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here for this week. I'll upload it tomorrow, Friday, and that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this week's vlog, please give the video a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.